अच्छा चलिए कभी हम बात कर रहे थे कि यू कम अक्रॉस अ लॉट ऑफ वायलेंट केसेस। मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप कुछ एग्जांपल्स शेयर करें ताकि लोगों को, क्योंकि वो कहते हैं ना आउट ऑफ साइट आउट ऑफ माइंड, क्योंकि
या
हम इतनी सारी चीज़ें देखते नहीं है। जैसे आपने बात बताई कि बच्चों ने कुत्तों कुत्तों पे तेज़ाब फेंक दिया बिकॉज़ उनको बस चिल करना था।
या
दिस इज़ समथिंग न्यू फॉर मी। तो मैं चाहता हूँ आप इसी तरह की कुछ एग्जांपल्स शेयर करें ताकि लोगों के अंदर शायद एम्पैथी जागे।
एक छोटी सी किटन, मे बी साइज दिस बिग, उस पे एक आदमी ने बॉइलिंग वाटर फेंक दिया। तो जब वो मेरे पास आई थी उसकी स्किन लिटरली सिजल कर रही थी, और जो मैंने आवाज़ें सुनी, किसी भी लिविंग चीज़ से वो आवाज़ें नहीं निकलनी चाहिए। It was, or I we had to put her down, but before we could even do that, जो पानी था वो उसके अंदर, लाइक मैं उसकी intestines देख सकती थी, because her entire little body melted in
ओह गॉड!
in my hand. That's what I mean, and this is what we do.
वॉव! एंड व्हाट हैपेंड टू दैट गाय? कुछ भी
No
नहीं?
one knows, because there's no you again, animals आपको बता नहीं सकते ना कि
हाँ।
किसने क्या किया है। तो ये होता है, कोई रिपोर्टर उसको देखेगा रोड पे, हमको फ़ोन करेगा, हम जाएँगे एनिमल को ले लेंगे, लेकिन बहुत मुश्किल होता है टू होल्ड पीपल अकाउंटेबल, बिकॉज़ कौन लोग हैं, और एनिमल्स हमको बता भी नहीं सकते कि किसने ये किया, कैसे हुआ। तो इट्स सो डिफिकल्ट टू नो, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग पीपल गेट अवे विद इट, बिकॉज़ दे नो दैट दे कैन।
हुँ।
व्हिच इज़ और ये मैं लोगों से बहुत कहती हूँ कि हमारी सोसाइटी में बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स है। इंटॉलरेंस सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है। बी इट वुमेन, मेन, लाइक ऑल ऑफ दैट, देयर सो मेनी इश्यूज़, एंड दिस ऑल stems from, again, fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown is, and fear leads to violence, right?
हुँ।
Or, and it's not a fear like, oh my God, I'm so scared. It's a fear like, I refuse to accept anything other than myself.
हुँ।
It's a different kind of a fear. It's a cowardly fear, which turns into violence. और ये हम you see this the most animals के साथ, इसलिए again you just get away with that. तो ये एक एग्जांपल है। दूसरा एग्जांपल ये होगा, अभी अभी एक रीसेंट मैंने पोस्ट लगाई थी अबाउट अ मदर डोंकी। ठीक है, अगर आप उसके जिस्म को देखें, बोथ हर फ्रंट लेग्स आर ब्रोकन, और वो अब और उसके पूरे बॉडी पे सिर्फ ज़ख़म 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 है, बिकॉज शी वाज बीटन दैट मच, एंड शी वाज प्रेग्नेंट।
ओह!
तो हमने उसको रेस्क्यू किया था, वी हेल्प्ड हर डिलीवर द बेबी। लेकिन डोंकीज, दे स्टैंड, दे लाइक टू रन, दे लाइक टू वॉक, दे नॉट रन, दे ट्रॉट, दे वॉक, बट दे आर स्टैंडिंग एनिमल्स, राइट? वो उठ नहीं सकती। वो कैसे उठती थी? शी वुड यूज़ हर माउथ टू होल्ड द ग्राउंड एंड लिफ्ट फ्रॉम हर बैक लेग्स। I mean, but also look at nature's beauty, that she even found a way to get up. इसलिए वो करती थी वो, सो दैट वो सुसु पॉटी कर सके, वो खाना खाए, और वो अपने बच्चे को दूध पिलाए। And we couldn't keep her going like this, because this is like, agar I've gone to America and England to study about animal shelter science and animal welfare, because ये एक पूरा अलग साइंस है। शेल्टर ऐसी वो मेरा शेल्टर भी नहीं है, ये सैंक्चुरी है, और
हुँ।
इतनी डिफरेंट स्पीशीज़ है मेरे पास, राइट? तो आई हैव कैट्स, डॉग्स, donkeys, monkeys, birds, I have a lot। अब जैकल्स भी आए थे, all
जैकल्स कहाँ
sorts।
से आए?
Sindh Wildlife, I had rescued these orphan jackals.
ओके।
So their mother had been killed. So they sent them to us so that we could just, because they had scratches everywhere, and some man was selling them. पता नहीं किसको बेचा था, and they took them. So they gave us the jackals कि आप इनकी थोड़ी सी मदद कर ले, कि make them strong again, और फिर we can release them in the wild when they're a little older. So even our jackals, it was like, what are we gonna do? Like we get all sorts of animals, and मैंने monkeys का भी rescue ऐसे शुरू किया. So I really want to have a rescued wildlife sanctuary eventually, if I can make the money to do that and actually do it. So there are these pain charts, right? These pain scales जो आप बाहर जब आप जाते हैं आप पढ़ते हैं कि अगर animal को इतना pain हुआ है, and she or he is showing these signs, this is when you have to euthanize the animal. This is when the animal has a chance. This is when that. So funny there, lekin their pain scale is really easy. Like it's like donkey is suffering from obesity, or a donkey has a cold or a flu. Ours is like beaten to pulp. bleeding everywhere, 2 broken legs because collapse, because the cart was uneven, the weight was uneven. तो our scale जो मुझे localize करना था पाकिस्तान के लिए is of a whole other level. जो मुझे इंजरीज का भी स्केल बनाना था. बाहर मैंने कभी नहीं देखा कि किसी कुत्ते पे एसिड फेंका है. You know, that's not even on the scale. Our scale, their scale is like a heart attack or old age or, you know, little bit of abuse. Over here it's like patthar phekna until the eye has gone and you know, head is bleeding, skull has split open, all of this. So literally I had to make everything from scratch because nothing exists over here, and there was no way of deciding, okay, when is the ethical time to euthanize, when is not. Now mashallah se we are in a good place, you know. Lekin इस अम्मी को हमको ये कुछ करना भी नहीं था because she was fighting for her child. So when I saw that she is pushing her mouth into the ground to lift and her gums are bleeding, but she is standing on just her hind legs with her 2 legs like this in plaster and wounds everywhere. Uski pictures dekhe, she's on our page. She is standing just to feed her baby. But obviously my team, लेकिन she wasn't trusting us because उसने भी सोचा कि, and donkeys बहुत perceptive होते हैं, उसने भी सोचा कि, you know, they're going to hurt me. Because अगर आप donkey के पास जाते हैं, another interesting point, donkeys ऐसे नहीं देखते, वो ऐसे देखते हैं. तो आपको साइड से जाना और आपको बस ऐसे हाथ वो करना है. That's it. You can't do this, or you should never do this with any animal, not even a dog. आपको नीचे से जाना होता है and let them come to you. Because no one likes aggression and they view that as aggression. तो इस डोंकी के साथ she did not let anyone come near her because she thought कि हम उसको और मारेंगे. और सब डोंकीज के साथ ये होता है, अगर वो एक इंसान को देखे and you just even do this, they'll just quickly do this because they know they're about to be slapped. And I know a donkey has rehabilitated jab I can do this in front of him and he's just going to look at me and be happy. So, you know, there are certain points now where I know, okay, this guy he's good now. You know, it takes a while, but I know, you know, that's the part I live for. Yeah, I know they have come out of their trauma and they're okay. And this mother donkey, it took her maybe a week. और हमको उसको बहुत, उसकी पेन मैनेजमेंट बहुत इंटेंसली करनी थी बिकॉज मेरे जो हमारा काम है, इट्स नॉट अबाउट गेटिंग एनिमल्स अडॉप्टेड, it's about 2 things. It's about giving the animals a good life for whatever time they have. And number 2 is to spread awareness कि ये abuse बंद हो जाए. Adoption बहुत आगे की बात है. You know, लोग कहते हैं, get the stray dogs adopted. Let's be realistic. No one wants to adopt a stray dog. अभी तक लोग still ये सोचते हैं कि stray dogs को rabies है. And we are so, you know, status conscious कि अगर husky नहीं हो या German shepherd नहीं हो, then we aren't cool. Right? So that's a whole other dialogue which is maybe is going to happen in the next 20 years. So let's be realistic. I prefer being a realist over here. And being a realist is right now, there are 2 things. Give an animal the best life possible. So while an animal is at my place, they are going to live like they are in a 5-star hotel. That's what I'm saying. I don't compromise on care at all. And number 2, and my staff is beyond amazing. Like, I've only hired people who are like me. And they are as crazy as I am. We had to keep her going for the sake of her baby, but because she really wanted to be alive to see her baby. So we thought, okay, let's wait until she knows that we will take care of her baby and then we will have to euthanize her. लेकिन उसको ये satisfaction, you know, these nuances, ये बहुत ज़रूरी होती है. And this is an empath can only pick up on these things. लेकिन so we kept showing her कि देखिए, we're not going to hurt you. Let us come near you. Then she'd let my team pick her up कि वो सुसु पॉटी कर ले, वो खाना खा ले, वो अपने बेबी को फीड करा ले. Then the baby is so friendly. Baby donkeys are the friendliest animals. They kiss you, they hug you, they nuzzle you. So he was coming to all of us, nuzzling and kissing, and she was watching. So she was watching everything. The mother kept seeing. Then slowly she herself she really held on. No, सिर्फ एक माँ ऐसे hold on करती. No one else has that kind of will. She held on for her baby. I can't tell you how she did it. But then she herself was ready. And there's a बहुत एक different energy मेरे sanctuary पे. I can't explain it. लेकिन it's a very pure energy. And this, anyone who comes there, you leave a changed person. It's not depressing. It's very happy and colorful. And I don't like cages. सब खुले हुए होते हैं. And everyone, I don't know, they just somehow get along.
How do they not fight?
They fight during like feeding time or they want attention, but like
Ah.
it's very silly fighting. So and obviously animals with behavior issues, I have big areas where I keep them, which are separate to the other animals, and then slowly we rehabilitate them to adjust with everyone else. So honestly, it's amazing. The animals have pools to dip in. They have trees everywhere. They get smoothies, yogurt smoothies daily. It's a great place if you're an animal. This mother, then she was ready to go. We euthanized her. She went like this because she was like, but she
was at
was
peace.
comfortable because we were hugging her baby and she was okay with that. And it's so strange that the very next day, I have about 6 other feeding mothers, donkey mothers who are living over there with their babies. Mothers don't allow a random animal to come and feed from them. वो सब इस बच्चे को दूध पिला रहे थे. And we were like, okay, because we were like, chalo, we have to get goat milk, we have to do this, isko pilana hoga. But they all made some sort of a strange pact with the dying mama where they were like, we'll take care of your baby. And I swear to God, this is a normal thing I see. The kind of insane stories I can tell you like this,
Sure, go on.
where you're just like, nature is, I don't know, kuch to hai, that is beyond us, which we'll never understand. And now that baby has been adopted by 5 mamas. और वो सब उसको दूध पिलाते हैं and he sort of become everyone's son. So he lost one mother but he gained 5.
अगर आपने क्लिप एंजॉय किए तो पूरी वीडियो देखने के लिए कमेंट पे दिए गए लिंक पे क्लिक कीजिए और मेरे मेन चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना नहीं भूलिएगा ताकि आपको वक्त के साथ साथ अपडेट्स मिलती रहे। बहुत शुक्रिया।